Hey guys, in this video we're gonna talk about why you should stop listening to sad music in your free time. So I can tell you a story about this, and I would be able to show you pictures if I were like editing and stuff like that, and if I have my computer with me where I am right now, but I don't have it, so I can show you pictures. But I remember that back then I used to be one of those sad boys. Man, I used to spend a lot of time on TikTok, and I would just dress like sad boys, man, right? Like wearing all black and like being really pale and skinny. And it used to be like part of my identity, like just being sad, being a sad boy. Actually, I have some posts I deleted in Instagram where I'm just like, uh, I just have like sad boy captions, and I just had a lot of sad boy stories with sad music and shit like that. And something I can tell you about that is that, which should be obvious but it isn't, is that sad music and just sad things in general make you sad, man. They really do, man. And you really have to stop listening to sad things, man. In general, I would just eliminate those things straight up. I know that sad music is often the most beautiful music that's out there. Like it's really, there's a lot of emotion and those kind of songs and stuff like that. But the ROI of listening to sad music, of just watching to sad things in general, is not really big, because it kind of makes you not like comfortable, but like it makes you procrastinate actually being happy and doing things that actually fulfill you and make you happy in the long and short term. So ever since I started or I stopped listening to sad music or watching to sad things in general, I started being way happier, which should be obvious again, but it isn't. And I replaced it with just more happy music, right? Happier music, or music that actually gives me positive emotions. And I think that this is really important, man, because you gotta understand that the content that you consume, and that includes music, it's not only like the YouTube videos that you watch, the podcasts that you listen to, or the audiobooks that you listen to. It's also the music that you listen to. It shapes the way your mind is shaped. It reshapes your mind. And when you listen to sad music often, right, consistently, and when you just watch sad things consistently, what it does is just that it adds this sad part of the equation to your identity. And when you add something to your identity, it becomes a habit. And when it is a habit, it is way harder to get rid of. And now let me put it like in this way. If you want to accomplish great things in life, if you want to be driven, if you want to be focused and disciplined, do you think that being sad is the way to do it? Like, really think about it. Do you think that high functioning, like highly efficient people are listening to sad music? Do you think that they are sad all the time? Do you think that they are complaining often about the things that happen to them and just watching sad movies all the time? Do you think that they are doing that? Because you know the answer to that, and they're like, I can tell you 100% that they are not doing that. So why should you? Why are you doing that? You should stop listening to sad music, bro. Like cut it out, man. Cold turkey. It's not bringing anything good to your life, and you know it, man. It just makes you sadder, which is not a surprise, but for many people, it is, or it should be, because you guys are not stopping. You guys keep listening to that crap, and it's not bringing you anything good, man. I remember that back in the day, I used to be really sad all the time, and this was before this sad boy phase. And I remember that one of the advice I received from my therapist was that I had to stop listening to sad music. That's the advice a therapist give. I remember hearing this from a friend, that he received the same advice from his therapist. You see? Like, there's a pattern there. Sad music makes you sad. Sad movies, sad shows make you sad. is sadness a useful emotion? Is it like anger, for example, something that gives you drive and you can redirect that energy somewhere, right? Is it like happiness? I wouldn't say happiness is useful, but that's for another video. So let's take that out of the equation. But is it like being driven, man? Is it like high energy? Because if you ask me, I'll say that when you are in a sad state of mind, you are the opposite of a high energy person. You become really low energy and really like not driven to do the things that you gotta do. And doing the things that you have to do but you don't want to is way harder when you're sad all the time. You really need to be more positive, not necessarily happy, but more positive and optimistic if you really want to thrive. And sad music and sadness in general, it doesn't bring that to the table. So why should you keep listening to that? Really ask yourself that, man. I know that if you stop listening to sad music, if you just stop consuming sad content, your life is going to be much better.